Hi there, I'm Joe Darnell with FairCom. Thanks for joining us today. As you can see, Evaldo and I are just like you all out there and doing our part to flatten the curve. I have Evaldo Oliveira with me today. Hey, Evaldo.
Hey Joe, how are you?
As many of you guys have seen, the COBOL systems are getting worked over pretty good right now, and there's definitely a lack of COBOL programmers. This pandemic has caused some real issues that people didn't anticipate to happen for a while. Evaldo, what do you think some of the challenges are?
Well, the problem, Joe, is that a lot of the systems are actually based on COBOL, right? So developing COBOL. So you can see in my screen here, I'm going to try to show what's going on and what's the challenge. Okay, so you can see my screen here how this COBOL application work. You can see usually the COBOL programs are accessing a bunch of data files, right, that they have. The challenge here is that when for some of other systems that they have to have access to this data, like for example analytical systems or BI, what these companies have to do is they have first to create an extractor in COBOL. So they have to write a COBOL program that reads those files, put these files in a staging area, like a separate set of files, and then finally import this data into some other systems. And that is quite a challenge because they need to write COBOL applications for that. And it's even harder than that if you think about, let's say, a website or something that needs to see the data from COBOL, because in those cases, let's say you want to write an application in Python or PHP or Java, what the companies have to do is to write another extractor, and bring this data to another set of files. And then it's even more complex because they have to take this data through ETL and import into some database so that it's finally available for those applications. So getting the systems all integrated and working, the first thing they have to do is write a bunch of COBOL programs, and there are no COBOL developers available for that. And not only that, they have to make sure that this keeps up and running all the time. So that is the major challenge right now, Joe.
Yeah, that's some pretty good insight there. How can FairCom help?
Yeah, so we believe we can help by changing the way that they have access to the data. So same COBOL system, same way, but now with our solution called c-treeRTG, we give these applications different ways to access the data without having to write a single line of code in COBOL, right? So c-treeRTG has, for example, SQL interfaces, and from here you can see all the different applications that now all of a sudden they can query the data. We have specific APIs for all kinds of different languages as well. Like Python or Java. So with a single process of extraction of the data files, they can do everything. So now if they want to build a website, for example, in Python, they can run the extractor, get the data into c-treeRTG, and now the data is available for all different interfaces. So it's almost like a fast track for modernization for such emergencies like are going on right now.
Yeah, wow, thanks, Evaldo. That's pretty good insight. As you all can see, we're just here to help. We have engineering resources available, and we're offering free licenses for a year for government agencies, along with free support. Go to faircom.com to learn more, call 1-800-234-8180, or email Evaldo or myself directly. Just reach out, but the most important thing is stay safe and be healthy.
Yeah, stay safe. Huh? Thanks.
Thank you.